time. All this shit in my life I had to sacrifice. Risk it all, put my life up on the line. Roll the dice. Ever since I made it, they say I changed though. Like I gained this ball to stay the same. No, I tell them that
every time when they get with me, but won't fall in line. I don't think you know about sacrifices. I've been acting out on all my vices. I don't think you feel my pain, no. No, they don't feel a nigga pain. They see how far I came, but they ain't see from where I came. They see a nigga shining, but soon they gon' feel my rain. They see me in my chains, but they ain't see me in them chains. When I was down in they visit was a trip. I ain't one of my chillin'. Them 4 years got me focused, my body different. But my brother got $1 million, then he went and got $1 million. My whole team went and I swear everybody lit. They made us finish. I'm the definition of living life. I felt the fire every time that it was bridges burned. This shit wasn't given, all it was earned. Bigger foreign, bigger turn, and my bitch FaceTime and she got me smiling every time. Wanna get with me, but won't fall in line. I don't think you know about sacrifices. I've been acting out on all my vices. I don't think you feel my pain, no. I came home and when you same old. Ran up a check, now all my chains go. Gotta be careful, gotta move slow. I don't let you feel my pain, ho.
oh yeah.
In the early 2000s, before artists were able to use YouTube and the internet to break through to mainstream success, there were DVDs and VHS tapes that ran the market. Before Chief Keef, King Von, and Pop Smoke, or the invention of drill music, it was already an artist leading the way. And he started OTF. Now, some will accredit Chief Keef to the start of drill. Some will even credit Little JoJo, a fallen Chicago star who passed very young and was outside. We had a lot of sad deaths and took a lot of losses on the drill music scene over the years. From Pop Smoke, King Von, Julio Fulio, and that's just to name a few. The list goes on. But is that the price to pay? Is that the cost of fortune in today's drill and gangster rap music scene? Do you have to put your life on the line to achieve success in today's industry? Well, the person we are speaking on today did put his life on the line. He did go to jail. He did beat the system and live to rap about it. Today, we speak on Shay Davis, aka Punch.
What's good, nigga?
This is Shay Davis, man, my gun go bam. Gun butt you in the head, clap the shit out your man. Put up OTF, only the fam. Pull them out, cock them back, and make them things go blam.
Now, Shay Davis wasn't the only gangster or street rapper at this time, especially in the DVD circuit. You had rappers like Sandman.
It's the first time and only one, you know what I'm saying, thing right here, know what I mean? We showing y'all niggas what we working with.
And Mano, who also had validation and credibility in these streets.
This was in the hood doing a DVD. Okay, y'all happen to see him? No, I got the call that the niggas on time was doing a DVD. I called niggas, I sent niggas over there. Okay. Cause I wasn't in the area. I sent niggas down there. No, not to verify, to put some work in.
But there was something interesting about Shay Davis. See, he was never the best rapper or the most swaggiest, but he stuck out somehow. And there was a raw honesty in his music. Now, Shay had a rough upbringing. He was raised by his grandmother because his mother was on drugs, and they both tragically died in the same year when Shay was around the age of 9. Which put him directly in the foster system, and it was all downhill from there. He ended up running away, getting locked up, and even running away from the juvenile placement where he was at before being on the run and getting locked up as an adult for a case that involved the shooting of an undercover cop by an on-duty police cop. It would start a race war in the streets of New York.
You know what I mean? I've been through the hard knock life. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want everybody to think I'm a knucklehead because they watch the videos and don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, first off, since 9 years old, you know what I mean? My whole family wiped out. I'm from Patterson Projects, you know what I'm saying? But my whole family, you know what I mean? My mom's got thrown off the roof. So my grandmother, my mom's been smoking crack, so I was calling her by her name. My name Dottie. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to her. But my grandmother was like my mother. You know what I'm saying? But then she died They all died the same year. I don't know what happened, but everybody died the same year. I got adopted at like 9, 10 years old, and then 13, I was locked up. 13 to 23. Except 13, I escaped from DFY. Like 2 years, I did like 2 years, 2.5 years, and I escaped because everybody was climbing the barbed wire.
Yeah.
So I climbed the barbed wire, I escaped. But then you know what I mean? I was on the run from day one. I couldn't go to my zone school, my zone high school. Then I got caught up again in the shootout with police.
Yeah.
And that was it. I had to do the rest of the 6.
Now, while Shay didn't shoot the police officer himself, he was involved in a series of unfortunate events that led up to the shooting and led up to him being caught after being on the run for years. Shay turned his misfortune into fame once he linked up with Smack DVD, an underground DVD creator at the time who was generating a buzz and putting plenty of local New York and surrounding area artists on, came to see him on a visit and liked the song he did and said when he come home he will push him if he pursues, and he did just that. It is also documented that Shay took on the name of Punch as a nod and respect to the Smack DVD.
Is all over the news.
What should have been a gun bust turned into a gun battle between officers.
It is being called a case of friendly fire.
It all started when officers tried to bust 2 gunmen.
At about 7:10, things got rather chaotic.
The city acts to thwart a potentially volatile racial incident.
All of us in the city are praying for Officer Robinson's recovery.
Police Commissioner William Bratton calls the shooting a tragedy.
My opinion today is we got 2 good cops that got caught up in an awful situation.
Good evening, everyone. If you ride the subways, tonight's news is not so good.
Meanwhile, Smack DVD was taking over the underground and giving the voice to street niggas all over.
Okay, rapper, game is over, let's play rapper. You a thug, you're right, okay, rapper. How we in the same league when you an all-day rapper? I'm a crack dealing, weed selling, cocaine rapper. Convicted, still on parole, kidnapper.
Now, there are plenty household names that we know today that came up through the underground DVD circuit back in the early 2000s. We have many rappers who use this tool of marketing to achieve global fame and recognition, and some achieved mainstream success and fame and fortune. Now, while Shay Davis never got the fame or fortune that he was probably looking for, he definitely is going down as an underground DVD legend and one of the founding fathers of drill music and rapping what you really lived.
He backed out on my dun and, you know what I mean, took his chain. So after that, I was like, oh, all right, this nigga violent. So I went to go, you know what I mean? I ain't had no hammers. I went and bought a hammer. You know what I mean? And then, but before that, he got robbed. Now, remember, like the next day, I got robbed. And then he was a little older, like a couple years older, so he know how to do all that. So I'm going to the store. You know what I mean, 2 niggas with masks robbed me. Took my chain. I said, all right. So I went and got a hammer from the older dudes. When I got a hammer, and I seen them niggas, I went looking for the dude. I seen the dude. I took his bike. He had a dirt bike. I didn't know how to ride it. It was in front of the pizzeria. So I took the dirt bike and I pulled it across the street.
What street was this?
This is in Queens, Rosedale. So I took the bike, look, from the pizzeria, I pulled it across the street. And this girl was watching it, but I don't know, he left it there and went somewhere. So I grabbed this bike.
The nigga that robbed y'all, you took his bike.
Yeah, I took the dirt bike, I ain't know how to ride it. I just wheeled it across the street, and pushed it across the street. And she was beefing with me, like, yo, watch, yo, my boyfriend. I was like, go get him. I said, go get him, because I know who, that's him. I said, go get your boyfriend, go get him. Then I had my boy, he know how to ride it. The dude outside said, yo, you know how to ride? He said, yeah. So I jumped on the back of him, and we went to his block and found out where he at with the bike, with the dirt bike. So that was the thing, the dirt bike. So I had the dirt bike on his block. So now, when the dirt bike on his block, I waited like 15 minutes because he come in with an attitude to come get the bike. So he came to I set him up, he came to the bike, and then he had the older dude with him. I don't know what he had. I think he had a hammer or whatever. He was talking shit. I already had the hammer on me. So he talking shit. I was like, yo, fam, you don't gotta talk. I'm just waiting to see old boy. Cause he's talking for old boy. He walking like 5 feet behind him. So once I seen him, that was it. I said, oh, there you go. I let him get closer. And I just said, whoop, where you going? Bop, 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 bop. And I went hit him in the neck. Wing. Left the dirt bike. My man had a car. Another dude had a car. Jumped on the side of his car. Then I just ran home. Then after that, it was hot.
You know what I mean? Cause he told, see, he was supposed to be tough. He robbed me, I ain't say nothing. He got hit in the neck, he knew it was real. So he told, so I had to hold that attempt murder charge down that court. Cause after I shot on boy, I had to go get more guns.
Good.
Yeah, so I went to go get more hammers, went on a train with my man, but my man had the gun on him on the way back. And I came from the Bronx, I went to the Bronx, cause that's, you know, so I came back from the Bronx and my man had the gun on him, he fell asleep. It came off he had a little Derringer, two-shotter, and he fell in, and it came off. So he's mad, people on the show, I said, yo, chill, do it like that for now. But it was on his lap, you know how the phone like this? It was like this on his lap. So now we fell asleep. I got the shotty on me though. I got a 20 gauge on me, he got the Derringer.
On a train?
Yeah, in my leg. You know what I mean? So we like this, you know what I mean? We fell asleep. Boom, boom. Oh shit, yo, that's I stopped. He forgot, he stepped up, the whole gun. The Derringer fell in front of people. So I said, oh, he picked it up, boom. So now we walking, oh, it's just hot. You know, people like looking at us, they telling police, oh, yo, these guys. So we don't know, we going down that long elevator. We going down a long elevator and the steps on the side of us that you could go down. So I see mad police going down the steps, not even looking at the escalator. Now I'm on the escalator going down 51st Street.
You said elevator, I had to get up.
Escalator, my fault.
It's okay.
Escalator going down the, 59th Street, Lexington. I'm going down the escalator and there's a long escalator. But on the side of it is steps you could take. So police, like 30 police going down the steps, 20 police going down the steps, but not even looking at us. I'm like, yo, why they going on there? Then my boy is in front of me, so I'm thinking we hot. You know, they trying to meet us at the beginning of the steps because that's where we got to land at the bottom. Then they gonna lock us up. So my boy, I said, yo, son, I think yo, it's hot. So now that he in front of me walking down the steps. So now I go down the steps, I see his hammer there. I said, oh, so now I had to pick up his hand and say, yo, you don't need a hammer. We still need that. We don't know for sure if he hot. So now I got two guns on me. Because he was trying to leave the hammer because I said we hot. But I picked it, I said, nah, you don't need both of those. So now it went down. Once I went past police, he was already locked up because we got to go down. They waited for us at the bottom of the steps.
On a police shootout.
A shot rings out in the subway.
Everyone hit the ground.
An off-duty cop steps in. He says he shot the armed man rushing straight at him.
I thought I was going to be shot and killed.
But plainclothes cop Desmond Robinson says that's not what happened. How did the bullets end up in Robinson's back?
Early in Little Durk's career, Shay Davis actually made a public announcement letting Little Durk know he doesn't appreciate him stealing his name, that he's the founder of OTF, and he thinks Little Durk is, and I quote, foo-foo.
Hey, you know, boys. OTF. Only the family, man. Right now, you're looking at the creator. Only the family, man. You know what I mean? I ain't even got to talk. Sway, I'm trying to reach you. Holler at me when you get a chance. Little Durk is foo-foo. He's the foo-foo, man. He's not OTF. I don't know him. I don't know where I know him from. He's not OTF. I'm Shay Davis. I started OTF. Only the family. You know what I mean? I ain't even talk too much, man. Little Durk, you foo-foo. I mean, anybody saying OTF without my permission is foo-foo. Durk, you're not allowed to say OTF. You're not allowed to say only the family. You know what I mean? No. You know what I mean? This is the original OTF right here. Shay Davis. Sway, holla at me. I looked at the show, Sway in the morning. You know what I mean? I want to tell my side of the story. I want to let the world know where I started. OTF, that ain't on there because Little Durk started it, man. I started this when Little Durk had papers on and snot hanging from his nose, man. Trust me. Definitely had snot hanging from his nose. Trust me. From New York, man. We don't do that. And I fuck with real Chicago niggas. Real Chicago niggas. We don't fuck with sneak thieves in New York, man. We don't fuck with sneak thieves, man. Sneak thieves get spanked, man. I got a lot of information to expose. I want to wait. It started on Sway. I want to finish it on Sway.
See, I'm heavy on the street, but I hold my own, I'm a thug. On the island phone slot, if not, I'm pulling out the plug. Phone is taking mine. This is Shay Davis. I'm stalling off on whoever got from 8 to 9. Put some food on my plate and I'm scraping mine. On the way to the straight 8, 4, 5 of the 9. Did 6 off of 3 to 9, my nigga Q put in 5. When both jump, you will leave it black and blue on your eyes.
Now, regardless if you feel as though the bars are outdated or doesn't sound the same as today's drill, it is still hard to ignore the fact that it was at the time raw, it was uncut, and it was unfiltered. You have to respect it. Now we see a lot of young drill artists today who, instead of rapping what they live, they try to go out and live what they rap. And we've seen many of them fall too young, way too young. In some cases, we've seen people who had a crazy run or a crazy wave turn snitch because they was never like that, or they never ever was a street guy. They just tried to use it to gain fame, and it's a price that come with that. We've seen some people just take the disrespect too far, and they ended up in a situation where they're not here anymore. And it's basically a repeated cycle of the same old over and over again. The good dying young and the young dying bad. We're even in times today where the artist may not be a street guy. He just wants to make music, but he's in a street atmosphere or surroundings, so he shoots a video in his neighborhood and invites all of his neighborhood friends, and they pull guns out, and they're on the run or on parole, and the whole hood gets indicted. This is the world we live in today. The difference between drill rap today and drill rap back when Shay Davis was on the DVDs is nowadays it seems like to be a drill rapper, you have to have an op. You have to have someone you don't like or someone you want to kill or bring harm to. And it's like if you don't move like that in today's climate of drill rap, then you won't be successful. And that to me is a failing genre because it means you're killing off all of your talent. We need to fix it. We need to restore order.
We into it for real, like not no faking to it. We into it, you say we into it, you better, I swear to God. It could be like that if that's how they want it to be. Cause I'm with that, I like that. Like let me know what it is though, but the nigga wanna let you know.
And you literally described the crime scene to a T.
Just hit a quick stay now, I'm running through gangways.
Jumped a tall gate, hit a hallway, ran to the 5th floor. Now I'm in Gleesh place. Came in out of breath, should've seen Gleesh face.
Did not show him the stain.
It was like 50K.
Rapping about a case that you beat where there's no double jeopardy and rapping about crimes you're currently committing or plan on committing is two different things. And it seems that the kids of the drill music scene today can't seem to separate the difference. These drill rappers even speak on dead friends, dead relatives, and they mention their ops by name and saying they're planning on bringing them harm in these songs. Now I'm not judging, nor am I condemning. I'm simply saying that there are ways to showcase your talent and your skill and artistic ability without putting your life, your future, and your freedom in jeopardy.
New York City. It's rush hour in the subway. Transit officers get a report. 2 teenagers in the station with guns. Suddenly, a shot rings out.
And basically you could say all hell broke loose.
Plainclothes officer Desmond Robinson heads toward the sound.
Hearing that, I turned and I was worried about my partner. Drew my weapon and turned and sprinted as fast as I could.
Half a dozen transit officers converge on the scene. The passengers have panicked.
Everyone hit the ground.
We got on the floor. Everybody was under the, trying to get cover. Everybody was lying down on the platform.
Off-duty police officer Peter Del Debbio is on his way home, waiting to board a subway train. He draws his service revolver and steps into the subway car to protect the crowd.
As I entered the train, I started screaming, I'm a cop, I'm a cop, I'm a cop.
He turns, his hand pointing out the subway door. Then a man rushes toward him with a gun.
I thought I was going to be shot and killed.
Del Debbio aims and fires 2 times. When the man fails to stop, he fires again 3 more times.
First bullet. Felt like I got punched in the back.
Robinson is hit and he's down. Del Debbio has also been shot. Police officers swarm the scene.
I remember seeing like a semicircle of uniformed police officers with guns pointed at me, and as they pulled me out of the train.
Then the awful truth.
At that point, he told me, I hope you realize you just shot my partner.
This is a case of friendly fire. Officer Robinson was in plain clothes looking for pickpockets in the rush hour crowd. He had done nothing to identify himself as a police officer, and Officer Del Debbio has mistaken him for a crook. This eyewitness also thought Robinson was a perpetrator, a criminal.
sounded like there were 3 shots fired into the perpetrator's lower back.
His version of the story is disturbing. It appears that Desmond Robinson has been shot in the back. How can that be if Del Debbio's version of events is correct? If he shot as Robinson rushed straight at him?
There was an individual running at me with a gun in his hand. I looked at that individual. Now he's continuing to move towards me. He's about 6 to 8 feet away from me. I decided I have to fire.
The story is all over the news.
Now, don't hear what I'm saying and think that I'm by any way caping or making excuses for Shay Davis or saying that he was some type of role model. No, that's not the point of this video or nothing that I'm saying. When I talk about Shay Davis, I'm simply saying, as far as I can remember, he was one of the first ones on this drill type of rap, where he's putting a bunch of guns and a bunch of crime and speaking on it in his raps. It just elevated since he was doing it to now as far as the underground circuit. I'm not speaking on the mainstream gangster rappers. I'm speaking on the underground drill scene. There were plenty of street rappers, well, what you could consider gangster or drill rappers on these DVDs, but they were spitting verses. He was putting together songs and videos of this magnitude that was promoting this type of behavior. Others was trying to put together videos that were more mainstream, that was more family friendly or household friendly. Even if they were talking about gangster stuff, they would mask it a bit. But no, he was going full-fledged, unfiltered, and raw. Whoa, no Diddy.
Whoa, gotta pause that. Whoa.
Over the past decade plus, drill music has taken over the airwaves. It's made its way national and now international, with London drill being a big thing overseas now.
I got a young and same colours, my jacket, he's sworn these 90s will grip it and bang it. Normal. Stop with the acting.
You got artists like Central C, who has featured with the likes of Drake and Little Baby and many other mainstream A-list celebrity artists who are embracing the London drill sound. Drake even made a bizarre statement saying that London has the best rappers, but we all know they come from Philly.
Disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
But back to the topic at hand, and to make a long story shorter, Shay Davis was ahead of his time, and he would fit into today's climate if you ask me. He raps off beat, no disrespect, like a lot of these drill rappers do. He raps about the same subject matter, but he's not as direct with who he's talking about. And his videos are of the same ilk of these drill videos today that we're seeing on YouTube and on these platforms. Now, salute to all these artists. Every artist in his videos that's still living, I wish you nothing but success. And any artist that I posted who's not here with us no more, I send my sincere condolences and nothing but the best wishes to your family and friends and your children. More life and more blessings. Let's celebrate life more. We don't need to celebrate death or glorify death. Death is coming for all of us. That's one thing that every one of us is going to have to face one day. There's no need to celebrate, nor no need to rush to it. Enjoy your life, and you can make music about enjoying life, especially if you're rich already, especially if you make it out of your circumstances. Glorify that. Talk about that. Motivate the youth in that way. Don't motivate them to follow these cycles that was put in place to keep us at a certain disadvantage. So this is Top Floor Loop, y'all. I was just giving y'all my top floor views. I'm here, but I'm gone.
I jump on this beat and go stupid. Little bitch, I get stupid. Fell in love, but a nigga ain't cute. Told that bitch keep it moving. I just dropped 50K on my jeweler. Now niggas feeling cooler. Got a closet full of guns for my shooters. Got Rugers, got Lucas, got rulers.